This video will cover the topic, computing the distance between two integers on a number line. A number line is a line on which we can order integers. Let's take a look at a number line in which 2 points are identified. Here we see we have point K at -3 on the number line and point L at 8.
Well, this topic is about computing the distance between two integers on a number line. So how would we do that?
One way would be to count from -3 to 8 on the number line. So starting at -3, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could also count from 8 to -3. So starting at 8, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even though we counted in opposite directions each time, from -3 to 8 the first time and from 8 to -3 the second time, we find that the distance between the two integers is the same.
Okay, that makes sense, but what if the distance between the numbers is really big? What if there's a point at -2 and a point at 96? It seems like we would spend a lot of time counting.
Another way to compute the distance between 2 points on a number line is by finding the absolute value of the difference between the two integers. The locations of K and L are -3 and 8, so let's try finding the absolute value of their difference. -3 minus 8 is -11, and when we take the absolute value of -11, we get +11. This means that the distance between the two integers on the number line is 11. Note that when using this method, the order of the subtraction doesn't matter, just like the direction of counting in the first method doesn't matter. So we could have computed the distance like this. If we take the absolute value of 8 minus -3, we get the absolute value of 11, which is +11. So using either of these approaches, we get that the distance between the 2 points on the number line is 11.
So this would work for any 2 points?
That's right. Why don't you try computing the distance between the next 2 points?
Well, I see point I is at 2 on the number line and point J is at 8. This means we can find the distance between the 2 points by finding the absolute value of the difference between 2 and 8. 2 minus 8 equals -6, and the absolute value of -6 is 6. So that means the distance between 2 and 8 is 6.
Right. We can check by counting the number of units between points I and J on the number line. So if we start at 2, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This tells us that our computation is correct.
Okay, so to compute the distance between two integers on a number line, we can either count the number of units between the 2 points, or we can find the absolute value of the difference between the two numbers.
That's right. It seems like you're getting the hang of this topic.